Hi everyone, welcome to Astrology MVP, your moon void of course place. I am your astrologer, Karis, and this is for Saturday, January 5th. In astrology, we have something called the moon void of course. And basically what this is that every 2.5 days, when the moon changes signs, there'll be a certain amount of time, it always varies, when the moon is not making aspects or connections to any other planets. And so the moon is said to be void of course, or off course, hanging out in the void. If there's something important that you need to do, you would want to avoid doing it during the moon void of course time frame, because it doesn't have the energy, the momentum when there's a moon void of course. Now for Saturday, January 5th, the moon is not void of course all day. There is no moon void of course on Saturday, January 5th. Now, on Saturday, January 5th, though, we do have aspects with the moon is making aspects. It's also the day of the new moon solar eclipse. So the new moon is when the moon lines up with the sun. She's filling up with the new light and power of the sun, getting ready to start off on her new 28.5-day journey. The new moon time is where the energy or the tide is really low. So Saturday is Saturn's day. The moon will be making a conjunction to Saturn. Moon in her detriment of Capricorn making a conjunction to Saturn at home in Capricorn. This can be a very serious time frame where you work through or let go of issues having to do with the parents. Moon is the mother, Saturn is the father, and then of course we have the sun moon conjunction, the new moon on Saturday. This is a time when the moon feels that need for more energy and power to start off on the new journey. So with the moon in her detriment, conjunct Saturn, new moon solar eclipse, this really is a day, January 5th, and 5 can be some serious drama. It's a restless kind of a number that never feels satisfied, always getting bored easily and wanting to rush off to the next thing. So try to keep it calm on Saturday if you can, January 5th, because the energy just isn't there to be wildly rushing off chasing windmills. It's more of a time to get ready to initiate the new journey and thinking about what it is you want to build, but don't wear yourself out unnecessarily. You can plan, you can take certain steps, but know that you're feeling restless on this day to complete something, and it's just not time yet. It is a new moon. It is the solar eclipse, and the sun is always connected to our sense of not only vitality and health, but sense of self-esteem and self-worth. So rushing into something, making a restless decision because you're not feeling, may not be feeling good about yourself, is not the way to go on this day, even though there is no moon void of course. Now with the moon void of course, I always look at the last aspect the moon makes before she goes void of course, and I like to look at the first aspect the moon makes after she's fully in the next sign. So the first aspect that the moon made, the moon in Capricorn made on Friday, was a moon square Mars, and that can be quite combative. Now we're on January 5th, and the moon is making, she's not void, but she's making a conjunction to Saturn. So if that battle or argument continued all day, that conflict, if that continued all day on Friday, January 4th, and the first aspect on the 5th is a moon conjunct Saturn, this can be a serious separation from something, especially in terms of work and business, because that's what Capricorn rules. So if you're trying to put together deals for your new business or whatever's going on in your work situation, try to keep it smooth with that moon square Mars on Friday and now a moon conjunct Saturn on Saturn's day, Saturday, even though there is no moon void, of course. This can be some serious action being taken with no moon void and these aspects to Saturn with the new moon solar eclipse. So just wait, even though it's a restless, 5 is a very restless number and gets bored very easily. 5 can kick up the drama just for the sake of wanting to kick up the drama and conflict. So, new moon, solar eclipse, January 5th, no moon void, of course, moon in her detriment of Capricorn. Thank you so much. I'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you. This is your Astrology MVP, your moon void, of course, place.